we have the others' lights on?
Well, do you want anybody to see you?
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Well, we're out here at Ghouladifest number 9. How about that? It just keeps going on and on and on. And, well, you know, this is the guy who puts it all together, Ron Garstick.
Hi, guys.
If you're fans of if you're fans of Big Chuck and Houlihan and Little John, you will know the name Ron Garstick if you don't know the face. Ron Garstick has been associated with these guys for how long now?
Quite a few years, almost 30, 40. Guys,
Oh, you're not old enough for that.
I'm older. I'm old, too old. I'm feeling it now, but yeah, I worked with, WJW, did a little printing.
Oh, okay.
At Goddard and Big Chuck and then TV8 for
There you go.
God, almost 30, 40 years.
Wow. Now, so how did the whole idea of the Ghouladifest come about?
Well, that was Drew Carey brought the Ghoulardi back. Back in what was 90 in the 96, 7s.
Okay.
And people saw his shirt on TV.
Oh yeah.
Ghoulardi.
Yeah.
But then people were calling TV8 to say, "Do you have Ghoulardi shirts for Christmas?" And then I got the okay from Chuck, Big Chuck, to do them. And then I started doing them and selling them at Big Chuck's show.
Okay.
And then when Ernie died, Chuck says that the fans wanted to have a convention in Ernie's honor. So we made a gentleman's agreement, a partnership, and so we shook hands on it. And,
Well, there you go.
But I'm the producer, and according to Little John, I'm supposed to do all the work. Which I found out I'm doing all the work.
Yeah. Well, see, yeah. We'd like to do a Ghoulardi show. How about you put it all together for us?
Yeah, right.
I like that idea.
Chuck says, if the show don't go off good, we didn't do it.
We're not responsible.
But it turns out great. We did.
Then it's all it's all about us.
So, but it's a hard work. You got to almost do everything all year round because you got to get vendors.
Right.
The vendors don't come in right away.
Yeah.
And you're left in space. How. I'm worried about getting vendors every year, and then like this year was great because I think Tim brought in a lot of people.
Tim Conway, that's right. Tim Conway was here.
I started getting phone calls like in the past month, and they want to know, you got any vendor space? I answer my phone, in 10 minutes I get 2 people. You have vendor space? You got vendors?
You mean that was happening once?
Even though I was running out of space, I says, yeah, we'll fit you in. We'll fit you in. We'll get you in somehow. So.
Well, so you basically once Ghouladifest 9 is over, maybe you take a day off and rest, but then you basically start working on number 10.
Yeah, first of all we got to find out about of course if we're going to have it here this next year again.
Yeah, you've got a book where you're going to have it early so that you can
You're right. Because we had it here and we booked it right after Christmas really here and the people here were really great. Connie and Ali is the owner
at La Villa.
Yeah, and they really did a lot for us.
Well, I tell you, this is a great facility. I don't want to knock the United Auto Workers, but this is a much nicer venue than the old Auto Hall.
Through Ghoulardi out of Parma.
What's that?
The UAW Hall, because of the bingo people on Sunday. They needed the bingo people. Well, John says, well, it's their loss.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, you know what? And it's everyone else's gain because I'll tell you what. This is a much better facility. It's great, and
the parking. There's more parking, even though it was full today.
I tell you what, it's crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And but you know what? I see things. In the last several years that we've been coming to Ghouladifest, I see every year. I see it getting better and better and better.
The big thing is getting entertainment for the stage, and Chuck likes music. He says people are more happy with music.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I got to listen to the complaints of the vendors, just like now.
It's a little loud. Yeah. We have been.
What are you going to do? Either you have music. Chuck wanted to have it all day.
Yeah.
But, we want to get vendors.
Yeah. Yeah. You kind of have to take it all into consideration. So, but
like you got to really separate. Put walls in between or keep it. Like we did have walls here, but Chuck wanted to take them out.
How about a nice barbershop quartet?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have a barbershop quartet that you know about?
Oh, I could find one.
Well,
I'll bet you could.
ones were good, but they weren't loud. They play softer music than that. But
Yeah, they were nice.
But when you have a group like the Rebeats that are on now, you got to expect a little bit.
A little noise.
What surprised me is George Schupa came up. You know George Schupa?
No.
The guy that's in the corner here that
The rock
says
and
it's
roll
always
photographer.
loud.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all. He says too loud. It's too loud. He came up to me just now and he says, "That's great. This thing is great." And I was surprised because the band was up playing, And I says, "George said that."
So you just never know how anybody's going to react to it.
This band is really great.
Well, they are great. They are absolutely great. But I tell
But they
you,
say if it's too loud, you're too old.
well, we are all getting a little older.
But my wife even complains about because you can't talk to your customer, the people.
Well, exactly.
And you're going, what did you say?
Yeah.
So
But hey, but you know what? Even regardless, it looks like everybody's been having a great time,
everybody.
and it's been just fantastic.
Yeah, they loved it.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to next year. You got to get started working on it already.
right, yeah.
So I hope that we'll be back here again because this is a great venue.
next year? Drew Carey?
Oh
I confronted Tim there when they came in and we took pictures with them, and I says, do you think you can come for 3 days next year? He says, really? He sounded really interested in it.
Looked like he was into that, huh?
So I would love to him and get Carol Burnett here.
Oh boy.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
We would have to shuttle. We would have to shuttle the people back and forth. In fact, last year we were planning to bring Drew, or not Drew, but Tim Conway. And we were at the UAW. They couldn't ever hold to what we had here today.
No.
But we were going to shuttle people back and forth. We were going to lolly to trolley. We got in contact.
Oh, there you go.
And they have a shopping center, and we were going to take people back and forth.
That's a good idea.
So that's what we would have to do here. If we bring in Carol Burnett and Tim.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was.
Everybody loved Tim though.
He's
when you interview him or talk to him, he's always comical. He has always an answer.
He's a super great guy.
He said something to Denny. He said Denny's plastic surgery didn't work.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I can certainly understand that. Well, anyway, we're all.
Yeah, he did a lot. He did a lot that we didn't expect because it took a lot of pictures back there, and we said, "Did you see spots in your eyes?" Because Rose was taking all these pictures of Flash.
Yeah. Well, it was nice.
And he was easy going with that.
Well, that's good. Well, he's a hometown guy.
Celebrities will say, "That's enough."
Yeah.
Or they.
Well, this is his hometown, so I think this place.
I don't know, but it was funny when they were interviewing Tim. That small girl really fooled him.
Yeah.
Because he says she raised her hand, and they were asking questions, and she raised her hand, and she says, "There's something wrong with your book." And he says, "Oh, really? What?" And she got up and started. Well, that's why I was wondering why.
It's not autographed.
Yeah, it's not autographed. And the cop that was by me, he got up and to catch her. And Tim says, "Well, give me the book. I'll autograph it." And I'm thinking, "Oh, she's going to start problems."
Yeah.
But it worked out okay.
Yeah. No, it did. It worked out great, and boy, it's an absolutely fantastic show this year. So I'm looking forward to next year.
Okay.
So get hopping on it there.
These guys here from Midnight Movie are great. They've been with us from it forever, and it
just seems like forever to you.
But all the equipment you bring and help us, and
hey, we have a blast out here. We love it. So we're going to keep doing it as long as you can keep doing it.
Right.
And you know what? And even after that, we just might try and keep it going even after that. Because you know what? This is a Cleveland tradition that needs to go on forever.
Right. Okay, right, yeah.
If that's all right with you.
Oh, no, that's...
All right.
The only pop culture thing that goes around in Cleveland.
Hey, it's real special in this town.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Ron. Appreciate it. Good luck with the rest of the show. And, why don't you go back to the show, and we'll be out here for the rest of this show. Unless we get thrown out. Which is possible, I suppose.